All right, we are live here for the Summer Game Fest. I'm excited about this.
What's next for games
Um,
live from the
I
YouTube theater here
am
in LA.
trying to
Now,
figure
if you're
out how to get the
watching
face
this
cam
show,
working,
first of all,
but
welcome.
for
I know
now,
everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
cool. I'm excited about this. This is supposed to be really good.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far.
A lot of indies have been
year.
popping off this year.
2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that have to treat their developers
I think we're
right,
set. Let's go.
There are
Let me move that just a tiny bit.
and success.
Did not mean to do that.
That's what makes this industry so great.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. Power World was actually pretty fun.
2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, ooh.
Including a few games.
Watch that live service game coming out.
And first-time creators that we invited to be part of the show.
WB loves their live service
this
games.
Platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together
All right, let's
can
turn
grow
up the
the
audio a little
gaming
bit.
community.
And
we are going to do that today.
Let's see the
over
reveals,
next 2
Jeff.
hours,
What do
we
you
have a
got
lot
for
of games
us?
to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So
All right, Day of the
games?
Devs should be good. Yeah, give me the games. Let's see what we got.
It all begins right
Jedi
now.
3's
Here's
definitely not
our
happening. We're
first
in the
announcement.
chat. Silk Song, you wish.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh,
Gotta love the Lego games. What is this though? It looks different from. Is it like a Lego movie game? That's from Horizon.
Hey, neat costume.
Okay.
I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich.
It did have a PlayStation logo, so maybe you'll see God of War too.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun.
Let me move
Bring me out.
just a bit.
And
Cool.
fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines
There we go.
all by herself.
Hello.
I love how
Friends,
it's
you know.
the brick safe operator.
Right,
That's
a
fun.
friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
This looks interesting.
Hey,
Is it just a like Horizon game in Lego?
wow, what is this place?
Collecting
that's-
all the shiny things
Weird.
Ooh, buddy.
and making
I mean, I love Lego games, but this just seems odd.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right. The
Seems
Thunderjaw.
really odd. Why
That's a big one.
Lego?
Here we go.
I mean, it's cool, but I kind of thought they would have other properties, not just Horizon.
Better get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
It's, yeah. Lego Horizon Adventures. That's an interesting choice. That wouldn't have been something I would have had on my bingo card.
Eat it.
That's so weird. I mean,
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For
All
their
right,
next
so
project,
this
they are
is-
proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the
This should
sequel
be
to the
interesting.
2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends
So
and survive.
that was kind
with
of an
permadeath.
odd opening.
Here is the first look.
World premiere. No? No world premiere? Okay, this is giving me some Alan Wake vibes so far. Just because the like you're holding the flashlight. I did not play the original of this, so maybe that's what. But it I don't know. It looks fine. It looks like it should be, I don't know, it looks kind of generic so far. I mean, there's a lot of permadeath. That's kind of interesting. I wonder how smart the AI is going to be for the zombies. No more room in hell. Early access. Halloween's a good time for that to drop. That's
Coming
definitely
this
a good
Halloween.
time.
Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last
me
year.
just
When she was sitting in the
double-check the
audience. Well,
stream
this year,
is running.
she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Curious. Oh, is that lady? That was, she was pretty. Well, that's not her.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am
Okay.
so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share
I do
some
not remember this
even
lady,
more super fun
fortunately.
trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated
gotta do
game
the
from
voice,
a beloved
though.
franchise.
World
Let's take
premiere.
a look.
All right.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream
Okay,
of
this is the
soaring
Harry.
through the
This
sky
is the
like
Harry
our
Potter
favorite
game.
heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Are you playing as Ginny?
To beat your toughest opponents?
That's kind of
To
interesting.
keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price?
I don't know. Like, I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I don't
Seek
think
glory
this
for your
is
team?
something I'd be too
No
into.
challenge is too great. No dream is too
Personally.
big.
I don't really
So ask yourself,
think Quidditch is that
Do you have what it
interesting.
takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
I mean, maybe it could be, but they did September 3rd. All right, that's what out.
That's
whatever.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching
Don't
worldwide
really
on
think
September
that's
3rd
that
for consoles and PC.
Impressive
Now we
of a
move
start.
from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he
Ooh, that
showed
did
me
well.
this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Cuff bust. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This has hard Roblox energy. Absolute insane Roblox energy. I forget what that game is, but this looks like it's gonna be something that's gonna be fun to play. This looks like it's hard Roblox energy. I think it's Prison Escape. And the guys look cute. I could definitely see this game doing well. This looks like a hard, like, viral game. Not hard in terms of difficulty, but like it's gonna do very well. Yeah, it's definitely giving me off hard, like, Prison Escape Roblox energy. And if you ever played The Escapist too, it's got a bit of that. I definitely think it's more Roblox energy though than any other game I've seen. Chat seems to be agreeing that this is a decent W. Okay. Down goes the... This definitely looks like it's gonna be a, like, yeah, this is gonna be a game I definitely want to check out. I think this is the first. When is it supposed to come out? 2025? I don't know, to be honest. That's great. Great trailer.
That's a fun one, right? And remember,
Fun.
that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
Yeah, that's a W.
All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August
That
30th
is not gonna
from
be well.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilm
I mean, I'm a Star Wars
Games,
fan,
the first open
somewhat.
world Star Wars game where you
Kinda
live the
hope.
life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the
I may
continuing
check
Summer
that
Game
out.
Fest
I'm not
events.
sure if I'm going to be
But
streaming
right
that
now,
yet,
we've
but
got an
for now,
exclusive new glimpse at the game, just
we
a small
will
taste
see.
of what's to come.
Let me make sure the quality is better than it is. Yeah, why am I in
friend needs a little something.
that? Let's bump
stolen.
that up by a hell of a lot. There we go. Let's get that quality up there.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
I am totally professional. Restore check. What? Why did we do this? Chat went. Chat died. Give me a second. Chat. Okay. Can still see chat. We're good. We're good. I mean, it looks fun enough. It looks Star Wars-y. But just some of the stuff they're doing with the price stuff, and Ubisoft is
think I
not my
spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far.
Favorite
I think is
company.
Gonna be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool that there's
last
stuff that
thing
we're gonna
they
get to
showed
play in
was
the next few months here. All right. Well,
not
moving
this
back
year.
to smaller teams. A few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is
So.
really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story
I did
of
not
Alba,
play that game.
a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Alright, let's see what you got. Anything good? The art style is beautiful right off the bat. This is gonna be fun. I did play Gris. This is... I just actually finished playing that game. Like, a couple nights ago. So, if it's anything... I guess I have played this game. Or the first game. This is gonna be a pretty good game. Gris was fine. I mean, it was a beautiful game. And which this looks like it's gonna be really pretty. I'm curious how the story lands for me on this one. The story didn't quite land for me with Gris. Ooh, there's some combat in this one. That's exciting. That should make the gameplay a little bit more entertaining. Gris was primarily just a platformer. So, that should make it a little bit more interesting. This looks fire. Even though I'm, like, totally not yawning. I feel like I remember seeing this before. Like the reveal for this. Neva? That's cool. Maybe I'll
Trust
check
me,
that out.
game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So
Cool.
we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
They haven't had too many ads, so this looks like Dune, if I've ever seen Dune.
Study the past, if you would define the future.
Is it?
Oh, our
That's hot right
architects
now.
of fate, working in these walls of time.
Maybe not.
Let us all for death prepare,
What is this?
or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously.
Prince of Persia's definitely not. So they already had 2 games, and they hadn't done anything with that franchise in years.
Great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
If we get Silksong news, the internet's gonna break, because that's definitely not happening. This looks like it could be maybe like a Civilizations game. That's a guess. I mean, it's definitely like a strategy game, I think.
Your names shall not.
I think Civilization's probably a good guess.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Yeah. 7. Those are big games. I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there. I personally haven't played those games before, but
on behalf of the Firaxis
not too
team,
bad.
we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date.
I'm really
PC
hoping
and
for
consoles next year.
some Ghost
I'm
of
in awe of the
Tsushima
amazing
news
team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you,
from
our
Sony.
incredible fans around the world, for your
I mean, I
overwhelming
guess they
support
had
of
the
this
Horizon
franchise
game,
for over 30 years.
but for now,
We can't
having
wait to share
something
more, and
really
we hope
good.
you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Civilization 7. That's funny. I wonder how the Switch 2 is gonna... Okay, this is something different. Is it that game? What game is this? This isn't Tsushima. I'm not sure what game this is. Is it that, Chinese mythology game that's popping off? It might be. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember the main character being a monkey. Black Myth Wukong. Yeah. That's it. Cool. That should be a fun game. That'll be cool. Release date. Big collector's edition. Being able to pre-order now is cool. Hopefully it's not too crazy. But I hope the game does well. MetaQuest. This is what is this? Is the Prince of Persia game? For Meta? Ah. I have not seen that game before.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monolith,
Interesting.
reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos.
I have no idea what kind of game this is.
Terrible
Could be survival horror, maybe?
And yet hope still glimmers. Even in the depths.
It's definitely a
of the
survival
unknown,
game.
Like mayflies. We
Like open
die
world
to live
survival.
again.
It looks decent.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
I don't think I've seen this trailer before.
Wherever we remain standing,
So this should be
we stand together.
once human. Interesting. Maybe I'll check that one out.
What does greatness mean to you? Born great. I was made for this. Born great. I'll make a pay for this. Say hello to fate. I was born great. Born great. I was made for this. You in?
Some decent games.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Warhammer.
Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
Lots of Warhammer games out there.
The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me.
A lot of Warhammer games. That looks kind of fun though. Space Marine for the Empire.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first
Kojima.
guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5,
Ooh, that's fun.
Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Sojiba.
Is it Persona 6? That's another franchise I really want to get in. Persona, or its Metaphor.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は
Awesome.
副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲーム
I'm
は、
sure
ね
this game will be good.
アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところの
They
ジョブです
typically
ね
make good games.
その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは
That seems fun.
誰もが持つ不安。
I'm
不安と
typically not
向き合うこ
into
とによっ
this
て
kind
覚
of
醒
like
する
turn-based
力
game.
です。すべてのア
Not a
ー
big
トワー
turn-based
ク
guy.
は
But I
力強
definitely
さ
want to
と
get into
オリジナリティ
Persona.
を意
Maybe
識
I'll
して
try like
描いていま
Strikers or
す。
something.
その総数は
Strikers could be fun.
40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
And from everything I've heard, these games are fire.
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game.
That's a
These
lot.
archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーは
Maybe I check this
アトラ
game
スの
out. This
RPG
seems
我
fun.
々が作ってきた RPG のノウハ
Like
ウ
me
を
some good
全て
evolutions.
結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。
And if anybody's gonna make a
こ
good
の
game,
アーキ
it'd
タ
be
イプを
these
テーマに
guys.
した最新のトレーラ
Persona
ー
series is
をお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
The amount of Silksong
So
I've
we
seen
are
in the
pouring
chat.
all of our acquired expertise into this
insane.
game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
All right, let's see what we got.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is,
Is it not
we
turn-based?
oppress, we fight.
And the art
A
style is
great
pretty awesome.
evil flows through this land.
It's got like a very anime
You have found a way to
inspired,
wield true magic.
which is kind of, I guess, what you'd expect. But I'm liking it.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
This looks very different from Persona. I mean, kind
You
of.
must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
I mean, there's some similarities, but I know it's definitely, I think, different enough
Now you've acquired a
visually.
most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
It's definitely giving me hard awaken metaphor. Xbox, is it gonna be on Game Pass? That's huge if that's on Game Pass.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming
the
later
VR
this year.
games.
As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious
I wanna
Rat
get
King
into
and his
VR,
cultish devotees. Here's your first
we will
look
see
at the
how
story
this one
trailer
looks.
for Batman Arkham Shadow.
I believe this takes place between Origins. I mean, like, after Origins. And then Asylum. So.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
Ooh. That's fun.
Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it.
The Rat King.
The Rat King will stop at nothing.
How long
to
are
destroy
typical
my
VR
city.
games?
How far will I go to destroy him?
Are we getting a glimpse in combat? Combat is gonna be tune in for the official game. Okay, Gamescom. That'll be interesting. I want to see. It's definitely a more obscure villain, which is cool. Love that.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes
Tekken?
me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its
Tekken
first
come out?
iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So,
I don't know
let's
if
check it
Tekken
out.
came out. This is. I was gonna say Street Fighter, but that came out. I have no idea what game this is. I would have guessed. Is it Street Fighter? They just had a game though. It looks like Street Fighter. Very much is Street Fighter. They just had a game. Is this like a beat 'em up? Like a side scroller beat 'em up? Or is it DLC? Art style is very different from the base game though, so it can't be DLC. I have no idea what the hell is going on. But this is looking more like DLC. Okay. I actually thought they were in the game, but whatever. Guess not. This is an interesting art style. Tears of Metal. That's a cool name. This kind of looks like a gonna say Dynasty Warriors, but I don't know. Is it like a survival game with like, I don't know. It looks interesting. I'm not sure if I'll be picking this one up, but it looks interesting. Smash. That's funny.
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will
Smash, as if that's ever coming in one of these showcases. Nintendo would die before they'd reveal a new Smash game. These games are typically pretty good, I think. I mean, I haven't watched Dragon Ball, but I played a little bit of Kakarot, and that was a good game. So, and this kind of looks similar to art style to that.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her.
I'm sure the Dragon Ball community will be enjoying this.
I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive you for this. Now you will suffer.
Maybe I check out some Dragon Ball. It's a fun series.
I will show you the true form of autonomous ultimate.
Titanfall 3 would be kind of sick, not gonna lie. I doubt they'll show more Monster Hunter Wilds. They just did it in the PlayStation Showcase. Maybe they'll show, like, something, but I feel like if they do, it's gonna be one of the last things they show. That game's pretty hyped.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS.
This thing's gonna be on Switch.
Team, rally up. We've
There's
got a
no
new
way.
mission. Operation Lightning Strike.
You can't mean his Switch
Situation
doesn't
at
count as a
Zero Dawn
platform.
Is now very serious. With conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandelbrick, located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
There's no way this thing's coming to Switch.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Is this like a... This looks fun so far. I mean, like, the graphics look good. I'm sure it'll be whatever. These personally aren't my games I enjoy playing, but I'm sure there's enough people out there that like them. I mean, it looks good enough, I think.
Clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining
That
of the
really
original
didn't
game.
seem like they
It is
were
also
too enthralled
fully
with
licensed
that.
to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
I'm kind of bummed that they got rid of the world premieres. I always enjoyed listening to it about 40 times in one of these. So this is just regular, like, story mode.
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot,
I mean, this is definitely meant to be a Call of Duty, like, inspired.
Get down! Enemy attack! Clear fight! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
I don't know, it seems alright. Nothing too crazy. It's kind of an awkward way to end the trailer.
And
Not gonna
now,
lie.
I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
I have no
For
idea
real
what
this
game
time.
that is. It's just like it's been delayed. Okay, this is giving horror vibes. Maybe. Is it a horror game? It's definitely not a horror game. Thought Freddy Fazbear was about to pop out, not gonna lie. That game looks great, the new FNAF game. Is this a fighting game? Fun. I have not heard of this fighting game. So no idea what this is. Fatal Fury. That's odd. Hello Infinite. One with the game. Is anyone even playing that game anymore? OLED monitors. How long do you guys think till Master Chief is on PlayStation? I say within the end of next year. We will have a Halo game on PS5. That might be even late. It might be the end of this year, knowing like the way Xbox is going. What is this? Like, I don't get why you would want to do trailers for this, because you have no idea what kind of game this is. Like, is it a MOBA? Is it a, like, Battle Royale? Is it, I feel like you don't get any, like, is it like an Overwatch clone? Which looks like it could be. I have no idea. Yeah, this is not something I would play. But if you're into it, more power to you. Early access. More mech games. Gotta love the mech games. Happy to see more of them. I haven't played any of them, but it seems like a cool genre. I wanted to get an Armor Core, but I don't know. Just had other games I wanted to play more, I guess. I used to like the old Transformer games back in the day. Those were fun. Mech break. All right.
We're
What do you
back
got for
here
us,
at
Jeff?
Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
All right, that's kind of exciting. It's not a FNAF game.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
This looks like it could be scary. Is it pixel art? What?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep.
Wait, does it go from
I
pixel
must
art to
not
like...
sleep. I am terrified to sleep.
This seems
and
so
I'm
odd.
scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
The graphic style is so...
Amy, I'll save you, no matter
I'm
what.
not sure which one
Just
is
go
what.
home, Viv. Amy!
Does it go from the different
Local police department
eras?
asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
This is so weird. Kinda into it.
Dark times await us.
I am kinda into what they're cooking. It seems like it might be something worth checking out, and FNAF movie was fun. Wasn't very scary, but it was fun.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
It was fun. That's all
Hey
that
guys,
matters.
we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Let's go.
Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief,
I hope it's scarier.
getting more and more popular. Our movies are working.
'Cause
It's
that
working
wasn't
on streaming. It's working in live
scary.
events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well,
Sounds good.
They look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard
get to
to
something.
work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that
It's 2 hours,
We
the showcase, so we're almost
really want to
like halfway done.
as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary
And so
storytelling.
far, there
We're
haven't
so
been
excited.
many, like,
No, it looks awesome, all the stuff you
great-
have there. And I know,
I don't know.
we'll get into
Nothing
when
that's
games are
been
coming
crazy.
out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be
Which
big
one was
fans of
that?
it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome.
All
Well,
right. Day
I
of the
know this
Devs
is just
after
the
the show.
start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling
Not
off.
bad.
Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer
Not
Game.
bad
Thank you
so
guys.
far.
All right.
What
And
else do
now
we got?
here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Power Rangers. Retro arcade. This is a side-scroll beat 'em up. It's my prediction. Side-scroll beat 'em up. Oh, this is like old school Power Rangers. That looks like a side-scroll beat 'em up to me. That's fun. My view's so gonna take it down for this song. It's absolutely getting wrecked. But that's okay. Rita's Rewinds. What is this? What's that even supposed to depict? Bambi remake? This seems like a sweet game. It's giving me, like, I want to say Inside vibes. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like a side scroller. I am having a yawn attack right now. But it looks like it's a sweet game. Dear boy. Hell of a naming convention right there.
What a beautiful game,
Those were
Dear
pretty
and Boy,
claps.
which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year.
right.
This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men
The first one was kind of like a cult
don't
classic,
always come to
if
fruition.
I'm recalling correctly.
Man proposes,
So this should be fun.
but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These two young fellas, I need to
Graphics
find
look
them.
pretty decent
One's a
compared to the
smart-ass
original.
Smith.
It
And the
should
other's
be.
a
I think the other one came out like
blue-blooded
13 years ago.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done.
That was kind of...
but lacked the courage to do.
Cold.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
A second chance.
To the task!
Combat looks very similar. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Come on! To the task!
To the fucking task.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna have to wait on.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
I'm so
back in
over the
2021,
Silent
we
Hill.
announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Is this another Silent Hill, or is this... This is a different game. This looks better than Silent Hill 2. Oh, that's nice. Did you just straight up possess that man? I guess so. What is the... This is such a odd... Huh. This is interesting, I guess. Be curious to see like context of what's happening. It seems very odd. Looks fun though. Looks like it'd be a fun game to play. I have no idea what the hell is going on though. One moment he's Spider-Man, the next he's the dog, apparently. Yeah. I have no idea. What the hell is this game? I'm calling it right now, this was made in the Roblox engine.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really.
What is this game?
Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization
Killer
powerful
Bean.
enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
peak games right now.
Darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
This is such a weird, like... It looked like it was struggling. Is that the... Is it on my end? Wait, we're gonna pause for a second. And let the... Why are we lagging, my guy?
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Why are we lagging? Killer Bean. That's gonna be Game of the Year contender.
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles. Jeff
I
Liu,
can believe
who
it.
previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
All right, brand new game.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2.
Survival
but
climber.
half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing
Sounds
gameplay
like
is the challenge.
A lot like
It's
Celeste.
very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
What's the... If they're showing all the stuff in the main gameplay, why the hell do you even put it in Day of the Dev? Like, either... I think you either do one or the other. I thought this was gonna be hyper realistic, I'm not gonna lie to you. With how much they were hyping it up. I thought it was gonna be like really crazy graphics. I don't think anybody was gonna question if this was pre-rendered or not. Like if this was in-game or not. So, I mean, I'm sure there are people that'll like this, but I am personally probably not gonna play this. How are those who like it though? I think you're gonna hear a lot of yelling in that game though. Was that Annapurna?
I'm not meant to be here.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving.
This is very
Of
different
course, I have
from
to
what I was
actually
expecting.
serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Wander stop. Maybe. We shall see how that game does.
That was Wonder Stop, the
Looks
announcement of the next
interesting.
game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable.
Very
I
different
sense
from
there's a
Stanley
twist coming,
Parable,
as you would expect
so.
from him and Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
The Fold.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Alright, so we're officially halfway through the showcase.
Eons at the mercy of the Nine.
And
it's time we took control
it's
of our
been
own destiny.
less than I was hoping for. This is kind of giving me Tomb Raider vibes a little bit.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
I don't know why,
Remember stepping. Find your target.
but it's reminding me of the 2018 Tomb Raider.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
I think it's the art style, maybe. I thought this game looked pretty
Fold is a strange
interesting
place.
the first time I saw the trailer. This, I don't know. Monster Hunter World 2 or something.
Something that I want to protect.
This is the remake
Adventure Star.
of the stories one. Yeah. 75% off Capcom. Straight up. Thank you. What is this?
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
Sorry. Trying to be somewhat on center.
To fight and legend.
It definitely was not. I feel like there's so many like Dark Souls likes now.
On guard. To your greatest final chapter.
And most of them aren't like as good. Maybe this will be, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, this does look like a better one. Like, you're not seeing any gameplay, so it's hard to truly, like, judge anything.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The First Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release,
Isn't
and we're
that, like,
very happy
required
here
for
to
shooters at
debut
this
the
point?
new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Grappling hook mechanic, groundbreaking stuff in a shooter. Truly. This is giving me Anthem vibes for whatever reason. I don't know why it gives me Anthem vibes, but it's giving me hard Anthem vibes. I mean, this is all just like, maybe this is cool, could be, but like, I'd like to see gameplay. And you're not really getting any gameplay, like you're just not. There's your VR headset of the future. And it comes out in like less than a month.
That looks awesome. The First Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards.
Sloth.
From Inner Sloth, here are
Sloth.
Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Let's see what we got. Among Us crossover? Don't lag, please. I want to hear this. Wait, we're gonna pause.
What's up,
for a minute.
gamers?
All right, what do we got?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years,
Let's
but
just cover the
it's
screen
also been
entirely.
no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted
That's
back in our
hilarious.
less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We
That's
are
great.
really excited and incredibly
This is a
nervous
W.
to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
I remember seeing
We're
this
Trinket
game
Studios,
before.
creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse,
That
our
looks
epic
cool.
spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and
He
food
looks
for the
so
soul.
happy to be here. They also made the Henry Stickmin games, which was cool.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing
they
indie
do well.
games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
I did
Sounds
not
like you
know
did.
that.
Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
It's just Among Us VR clips. Is there really no dialogue? That's hilarious. It's just that's great. This is gonna be a W show. This is gonna be great. I mean, that's gonna be fun.
Up
That'll
next,
be
we
real
have
fun.
Sonic X Shadow Generations,
I got this game out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
a definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic
this
and
not
Shadow's
come out?
history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Guess not. Who would have thought? This was revealed a while ago. In like a Nintendo Direct or something, I want to say. Because I remember it being leaked before the event. That was revealed then, and people were like, what? It was leaked by like a Riddler. Because I remember the riddle like being like Sonic seeks in the shadows or something. Yeah, this is gonna be a no for me. I am tired of buying the same Sonic game over and over again. I'd like to see them do some like, I don't know. I guess they did Frontiers, but that wasn't like, I want them to have a really good Sonic game. Like smash it out of the park with the Sonic game. I think it's been a minute since they've had that. Good for them. Is that a graphic novel too?
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival
He
game,
totally
Dude
did
Awakening
not
from
sound into
Funcom,
that.
there is one small
He was
decision
just like,
that unleashed
yeah,
a
movie
chain of
7
events
out,
which set the
guys.
stage
Don't
for the
forget,
story the
I'm
player will experience.
contractually
Let's
obligated
find
to
out for
tell
the
you
first
about
time
this.
what that is.
The
Alright, more
only
Dune.
peace I find is a future that never happened.
What do we got here? Good.
One where
Sam.
I, Paul Atreides,
Hate Sans, of
was
course,
never
gets
born.
everywhere.
I created the future. Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been.
But even is this game though?
What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change.
I didn't watch the Dune stuff, so I have no idea.
Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal.
If any of this
a world
stuff
where
is
my
like
father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle
part
of
of the movie or
Arrakeen.
not, or if it's different.
Sardaukar deployed to
I
protect
wanted to
the
read the
spice
books,
melange.
but I never got around to it.
A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated.
I'd love to see gameplay
No.
instead of like the
Muad'Dib.
trailers, because
No. Lisan al-Gaib. No.
like if you don't know
Kwisatz
Dune,
Haderach.
like I don't, this doesn't mean anything
All of
to
my
you.
visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
That doesn't mean anything to me. As someone who hasn't watched the movies, I would never buy that game because I have no open world survival MMO. Okay.
More Dune Awakening
couldn't,
coming
like,
at
show
Gamescom
any of
ONL in
that?
August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a
Alright.
brand new development studio.
Let's see what we got, Jeff. Uncapped Games. For those who were asking for Alan Wake DLC, there's not a shot in hell that game's getting DLC. That game lost so much money, like it hasn't even broke even. There's no way they're making DLC for that game. I'm sorry to break it to you. That is not happening. Just straight up is not happening. This seems like fine. I mean, at what point are you gonna say, like, is that accurate to what the
To
gameplay
tell
is
us
gonna
more
be?
about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim
That
from
would be
Uncapped
great.
Games.
Love to see gameplay.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's a big one.
So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new
Looks
to
nothing
RTS
like the
as
trailer.
well as RTS
Just
veterans.
nothing like it.
We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody.
How do you show a
even
trailer
background
like that and
games
then be like,
such
okay,
as
this
World
is
of
our
Warcraft
actual
did for
game
MMOs,
that looks
or
nothing
Hearthstone
like
did
it?
for card games.
Just straight
So
up nothing
Battle
like
Aces is an action
what we just showed.
army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type
Like,
of very
who are you
specific
gaslighting with that
RTS
game?
fun
Like,
to players in two major ways.
There's no
First,
way you're
we want
that
to
looks
amplify
anything like the
both
trailer you
the
just showed.
in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And
Like,
what
that's
makes unit decks very
legitimately
cool
crazy.
is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also
I mean, like,
players will be able to
cool
experience and
battle
endless,
defense, but like
possibility
show
of
that in your
strategies.
trailer.
Second, we want
That-
to
the
eliminate
gameplay was,
the
like,
tedious
not even
clicks required to
close.
play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for
I mean,
our
I'm
beta
fine
test that's
with
coming up very soon,
some
then please,
RTS, but
make
like,
sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, David.
I don't know
that was
about that, Chief.
fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting
There's
new
a
destination
lot
for
of
a game
indies
that
in this.
shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year the finals, with its unparalleled destruction
Okay.
wrapped in the world's
Finals.
most deadly
I
game
played that.
show.
That was fun
Now, after dozens of
for a little
updates and
bit.
2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
Was there katanas in that game? I didn't think there was.
It can take us anywhere.
Is he going to Japan then? Maybe? Katanas? Yeah? Cool. Cool, lads. Alright, the finals. This is kind of cool. Like the change up. I don't know why you. I mean. This is gonna be. Maybe I'll check out the finals again. Give it a shot. It was alright the first time. Free to play season 3, June 13th. Maybe I'll do a stream or something.
All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Alright. Alan Wake. Is there actually going to be a DLC for this game? Am I going to have to eat my words?
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you
getting DLC?
have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2
Alright, hopefully it
coming
sells
this
better.
fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right?
Is it actually
I'm
getting
thrilled to
expansion?
introduce you all to Night Springs.
That's crazy.
It contains 3 episodes.
That is crazy.
With 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Good
Tomorrow.
for these guys.
Thank you.
Good for them.
Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in
Like
a
I
countless
played,
number of parallel realities.
Guy
Different
from
every time we set upon the
Supergirl.
road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you.
I don't know
My
these
love.
characters.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
That's Control.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Maybe that's from the
Something was
the American one.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Good for them. I hope that does well. Alan Wake's such an odd, like, studio that I hope, or Remedy, I guess, they keep doing well. I didn't think Alan Wake did too hot. But the digital, maybe I have physical copies will help them out.
Beautiful paradise where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born.
I have no idea what game this is. I thought it was a WoW for a minute, but it isn't.
This is Eternum.
Oh, that was the Amazon game they made, I think.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Alright, what do we got?
Why do people choose?
Oh, this is the, like...
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream.
the Chinese developer, the guys that make that one game.
In this land of dreams.
I forget what the name of it is. It's a big popular. It's on PlayStation 5. A bunch of YouTubers play it. What the hell is the name of that game?
Past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Genshin Impact. There you go. It came. It was slow, but it came. I haven't heard much about that game in a while.
Why do people choose to slumber?
Well,
because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
well. Is this another Dark Souls knockoff, kind of? Is this a VR game? Definitely is. Maybe? Maybe not. This looks like it's channeling hard Skyrim energy right now. Like, and the combat in Skyrim is not great. I mean, you can make it a hell of a lot better with mods and stuff. The base combat. It's not great. Yeah. Well, that was something.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Like, this is probably the worst one I've seen. We still got 30 minutes. Maybe they'll include something big, but so far there hasn't been anything too crazy. Like, I am very underwhelmed. I'm surprised they had so many indie games. I mean, I'm happy for the indie guys. Or wait, we're gonna have to pause again. I don't know why it's doing this. But like, this was the reveal for one big showcase that was kind of disappointing. I think it was one of the Sony ones. This is like, it could be fun. It's got the right, like, kind of flow to it. There we go. Next, like, ad break, we're gonna... Oh, the chat died.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
I really was hoping I'd like this game, but I never really got into it, unfortunately.
Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know?
I really wanted to, but I don't know, it wasn't as fun as, like, I was hoping it was gonna be. It was a bit of a disappointment in my mind. So maybe they stepped it up since the last time. Hopefully. But I don't know. It looked like it would be like a... Yeah, I was gonna say a Fall Guys kind of ish, but not the closest ripoff. But it just didn't have enough for me that made it worth wanting to play. Unfortunately, because I was hoping it would be good. Corp?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations,
I have no idea what the hell
and
this is.
reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't
Love how they
stop
say
thinking
Baldur's
about how you're
Gate
saying
4
we're selling the city for scraps.
when the guy came
That
out
makes
and
me sick.
said that's not
That makes
happening.
my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town. All those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really
I'm sure this would be
good.
hilarious if I knew
Stop
what the fuck
crying,
game they're talking
right?
about.
This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack,
No, stop.
tissues, come on.
We're gonna just... There we go. We're back.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Skate? That's something I
Hey,
think
Jeff,
people
how
were
you doing,
excited.
bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Skate's back. This was big back in the day. Why is it doing that? Stop. I am totally professional, guys. Absolutely, totally professional. Stop! I am totally professional. Totally professional. I'm just leaving it there. Skate. Cool. I don't know why the hell you wouldn't lead with that so people knew what the hell your joke.
Very exciting
was,
that
but
people will
whatever.
finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World.
I don't know if Power World was from Japan.
I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Yo. I love Power World when I played it, so that's just kind of hype. Already seen some new pals I did not see last time I played. So that's exciting. New island. Looks like they have a lot of new, like that's one I recognize. But I'm seeing at least a few new pals I haven't seen. Even though it's titled new pals. Yeah, like that I haven't seen. Xbox dedicated servers, that's big. Some of the servers for a bit, but like new building levels and level cap, that's huge because that's what got me to stop playing. So I hit the level cap and there wasn't anything to do. So that's huge. I will definitely pick it up. Stronghold oil rig, that's cool. Flamethrowers. It looks like it's updated quite a bit from this update. I wonder when this goes live. June 27th. Alright, well we will be playing that on this channel.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant.
That's maybe
Here's Andy
my favorite
Ho
announcement
and Anar Gilfison
so far.
from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
The guy that just
Millions
boos.
of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players.
Mobile?
Let's take a look.
Is it not on mobile? Alright, makes so much money.
Target down.
What even is this for? Valve's already on Nintendo, I'm pretty sure. On console, so it's gotta be mobile, right? It's gotta be mobile. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense, is for it to be mobile. I thought it was on. Is it not on PlayStation 5? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I want to say I played it on PlayStation 5 before. It's gotta be mobile. It's gotta be mobile. I mean, surely they would have had it on console by now. Console? How has it not been on console? Well, cool, I guess. I'm not gonna play it.
Was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X
When
and
Silk
S
Song
this
is never
year.
gonna happen.
Our limited beta starts June 14th.
With the way,
and
I
you can
mean,
sign
this
up
showcase
right
would
now
probably
at
be, with how many indies they've had, kind of makes sense.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on
But-
console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion
Yeah,
and
I'm
expression to Valorant
not
has been
gonna
the
be
biggest joy
excited
of the ride
about,
so
like,
far.
I mean,
And now
I'm
we
happy
are
it's
ready
coming to have
and
more
so
people.
excited to welcome a whole new group
We're all
of
caught
players
up, right?
onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
So they should have... don't lose chat. I've only done this about 60 times during this. No! You would think I would learn at some point how the hell to figure out to get chat the way I want, but nah. Who needs learning?
So we just friends. Take no offense. You wanna know what's nice?
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm happy for those who wanted it on console. Like, that's probably a big announcement for some. But personally, I could care less. Like, it's not gonna do me any good. Maybe I'll play it with a friend or something, I don't know. But it's not like something I'm crazy looking forward to. Overall, it seems like this year's gonna be pretty light on games. Like, you don't have anything huge besides Elden Ring DLC that, like, I think is gonna win Game of the Year. I don't see, unless there's like some Dark Souls knockoff that like pops off or something. I don't see anything crazy winning
Exciting
Game
to
of the
have
Year.
Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome
That's such a, like,
eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%.
Why is this
We were
in
all
there?
banished here.
This is such a weird, like, reveal.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance.
Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? Watch this!
Come on!
No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new
That
2024
was hell of a
monitors for
thing.
gaming, work, and entertainment.
That
Scan
isn't
the
even
QR code now to get
remotely
up to $300
linked to
Samsung
gaming,
credit
though.
when you
Like,
purchase through June 17th, plus a chance
like,
to win
just not even
$5,000 Samsung
close.
credit for U.S. residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a
I wonder how
big
much you got
role.
paid for this
That's
ad.
all that matters. And here,
Like, I bet you it was a ridiculous amount of money.
Squad up.
Just absolutely ridiculous for him to get this. Just absolutely crazy.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone.
So we probably have.
I'm the chicken.
I'm gonna look.
We're here to make your life more fun.
But we probably have
Right out of the carton.
Well, I don't think you know the definition of fun.
one more big reveal.
From the waist down, so
Get out of the
Supposed to be
bed,
2
dude.
hours. We're at an hour
Tell me about
50.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for
About
the job. Because,
so we probably only got one or
Your
two.
swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's
that
one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
great emotion.
Big reveals.
I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
you're qualified.
I mean,
accountants.
this is such a
Which
weird.
is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
Lovely.
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You could definitely.
Just
This is
relax
such a stupid.
your bowels, your mind.
I don't know why it's Chris Hemsworth. I mean, if there is a Silk Song reveal, it's definitely going to be at the end because that's going to be the biggest thing they've shown.
You call this a squad?
But I doubt it.
Pathetic.
Imposter. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
This is
Finger job
so
is done.
stupid.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Like, just
Here.
so beyond stupid.
That came from inside me.
This has got to be one of the worst ones. They had a couple good reveals, but compared to like others where they've had something huge, maybe the ending will be crazy. If I had to guess, I guess it's probably something like Monster Hunter.
What?
Maybe they'll have a huge reveal. Maybe it'll be Ghost of
All
Tsushima
right,
2.
please
That
join
would
me
make
in
me
welcoming
happy.
to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr.
Yeah, it's
Ryozo
Monster
Tsushimoto.
Hunter.
Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイ
So
ルド
this could be the last
最新の
thing.
映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、
This was the last thing for
そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、
Alright,
こちら
so
の
we
融
got
合を目指
Monster
して
Hunter,
開発
and
を進め
I'm
ております。
maybe, if we're lucky, we
モンス
got
ターハ
one
ンターワイ
more.
ルズは
But I
2025
think
年
this is
に
probably a
PlayStation
strong
5、
ending.
Xbox シリーズ
Theoretically.
XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。
Like, I don't think you're
今回
gonna
はですね
get much
プ
more
ラット
than
フォームの
this.
垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working
You didn't
to
really
deliver
have
a gaming
anything
experience that,
too
that
crazy.
merges immersion and action. I
So
hope
that
players
kinda
look forward to
sucks.
playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりま
Well,
す
that's
が、
cool that they're getting it on
8月に
Xbox.
行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽
I
しみ
don't
にして
even
いただ
know
きたいと
why
思って
people
おり
think
ます。
Silk Song's
またです
coming out
ね、ゲームズ
anymore.
コンではですね、
Like,
初のプレイヤブルの
who
で
is
きるような
Silk
形のシステ
Song's
ムを考えておりますの
never
で、
coming out? That
そ
game's
ちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと
Phantom.
思ってます。
It's a myth.
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also
That's
debut
great
at
for
Gamescom.
those people that are
Thank
like
you.
this. I've been looking into playing the first one. Monster Hunter World. Just to get, you know, some friends and do a fun session or two. I think that would be fun. But this game looks good. It's definitely, you know, gonna be the highlight. And then I believe there's the next one after this. So, I'm not sure. Maybe I will stream that. I don't know. I feel like you don't even need the Day of the Devs because it's all been indies for the showcase. Like, compared to AAA. I don't know.
I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
It looks like they changed up the gameplay quite a bit though, so that seems fun.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Did he just lose his pet?
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Surely that's not the monster they're talking about. I'm happy that they had a lot of indie games, but the problem with the indie games is it's pretty hit or miss. Like, you're either really excited for the game, like from the guy that did Choo Choo Charles, or you just have something that like most people aren't going to be interested in. It's hard to be broad appeal for a game like that for every game. Where AAA games, they're so similar typically that a lot of people are excited
Thank
about.
you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art.
So this
well, I'm honored
is-
to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade
This is it.
Zero.
And this is from Sony. So I hope Jeff was lying, but Phantom Blade Zero, I guess. Maybe this will be their big thing, but I doubt it.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
It's not even Ghost of Tsushima. That's wild. Sony really is just like dying this year. They're really, really dying. Like, they have no game. Astrobot is their big lineup right now. Love how everybody's comparing things to Elden Ring. I mean, I think it's definitely Dark Souls inspired, but I don't necessarily think it's open world like Elden Ring. I think it's closer to probably like Sekiro. Just because of the Japanese influence. But maybe I'm wrong.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks
All right,
to
well,
Joy
that was
for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
horrible.
I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from
Do I wanna
Cappy,
go for an
and that's
hour?
followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for
Devolver
other event
Direct.
streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live.
I don't know if
this
we're going.
August 20th in Germany. For
We'll
Gamescom
see.
opening
We'll
night
see what's
live.
going on.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
We'll see how Day of the Devs there. We'll give it a first few. But yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. There wasn't much going on for that. That was a bit of a disappointment. That I won't lie. I'm hoping Nintendo brings the heat, because I think that's about it. Actually, I heard Xbox had some good, was supposed to have a pretty decent showcase. But, like, none of these... Oh, okay. These are all the indie games. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. Simpler times. Yeah, we're chilling. I think I might go use the restroom real quick because we got 40 seconds. So I will be right back, and yeah.
I have to do the whole thing from the top.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs, Summer Games Fest edition. Oh, that's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets, multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers, horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title
muted.
of champion.
Great.
And
So
the
this
player
game looks
community
decent.
ultimately decides
Not
which
something
team
I'd
takes
probably
the crown.
play,
Choose
but
between multiple teams, bursting with personality
I
and
think
characters.
it's a bit
Each
of a
with its own play
disappointment
style and home
overall.
arena.
Win a match with
To
the
see
Ragtag
just
team,
how
that win
little-
shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple
How
enough
little
to
they
jump
really
into,
put
but as you
into
rise on the
that
ranks,
showcase.
you'll
Like,
unlock
I'm
new
sure there was a
units,
lot of
each
work
with game-changing abilities.
that
You'll
went
discover
into
endless
it,
new
but the
tactics and
reveals were
strategies.
really kind of
Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the
nothing
playfield with
that
big
really
personalities
stood
and
out
outsized power in the
for
form of time-turning
mainstream
special
appeal.
abilities.
They had a lot of things that were more niche. Like, I think Civilization 7, that's a
Building
great,
the wild world
cool,
of BVN
but
weren't just
not
influenced
everybody's
by
gonna
our
play
own
that.
game, Clash of Heroes.
We're
We're also inspired
games
by the
like
theatricality and spectacle of
Elden Ring,
Eurovision.
which
Japanese
they
art
revealed
teams
in other
outdone
years. They
themselves
had a
with fantastic
huge,
roster of hand-drawn
huge
and
audience
hand-animated
base for it.
characters.
You know, that
fashion-forward
game sold
collectible
crazy.
outfits.
Battlevision Network is a live, season-based game.
So
with
I
new
just feel like
twists,
it's
new
not, I
characters,
don't know.
fresh rankings,
It just wasn't
and
that
narrative
good
surprises
for
emerging
this year.
every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam.
And yeah, I'll wait for one more and see what they got. But I think if it's more of this
You'll
caliber,
be able
I
to
think
play
I'm
BVN
going
on
to
mobile, PC, and console.
call it.
We'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Data Devs for a chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners.
This is
Netflix.
not
Wishlist the game.
not
join
it
the
for
fun.
me, unfortunately. I wish this
Our next title
team
comes to us from
all
the
the
Game
best,
Bakers, a
but
small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm getting some audio
So
issues
hold on
from them
tight,
too.
making its gameplay debut today. This
So
is
that's kind of.
Can.
This is what? Can, they said? It's the hiking game? Karen, then. That was, yeah. Well, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff. I think I'm gonna end
Hi,
it here.
I'm Emric from the Game Bakers.
I hope you
Many
guys
US for
enjoyed the
Fury or
stream.
Haven. Fury